So, believe it or not, there are some people out there who are under the impression that there are multiple types of silverware, and you may hear words like fork or spoon being tossed around, but in actuality, these are all the same thing. I mean, forks, spoons, there is no difference. These are just, social constructs. So to prove it, I'm going to show you two random pieces of silverware, two random utensils. Now, what do you see here? Well, to the untrained eye, to the unenlightened mind, you may call this a fork and this a spoon. Now, pardon my language. I don't mean to use derogatory terms here, but I'm just trying to illustrate the society that we live in. So you may call this a fork and this a spoon. And now I ask you, what is the difference between these two pieces of silverware? They are both identical. And you might say, oh, well, this one on the left here specializes more in, say the rough and tumble, like grabbing things like, for like a steak or something, or, for the meat or the really like thick, intense things to grab it and bring it to an eater's mouth. And, you might say the spoon is more of a gentler, calmer piece of silverware that can just kind of, maneuver its way into, say, ice cream or some kind of thing involving scooping, just kind of gently, gracefully dabble on by and scoop it into the eater's mouth. And, I'm not coming to you here from a scientific standpoint because, as we all know, I'm pretty sure it's a well-established fact here that, science is fake and lies, but I'm just trying to explain this point here. Forks and spoons, look at these. These are the same thing. These are the same thing. They can be used for the same thing. There is no specialties. That's all just social, pressure. These pieces of silverware are under so much pressure, and they're confused. Their inner emotions are being bottled up. These poor pieces of silverware aren't able to express themselves. So I am going to be leading the cause as of right now, to be an entrepreneur in the world's first silverware rights activist. So I'm going to be working directly with various silverware, be it forks, spoons, even knives, also, if forks and spoons, I got a real good one for you. All right, so if forks and spoons are the same thing, or if forks and spoons are different, rather, how do you explain? Let's see. I don't seem to have one in here, but how do you explain the existence of the spork? That's right. I'm pulling out the big guns here. Sporks have been oppressed for so much time because they don't conform to the established, principles of silverware. You're either a fork or you're a spoon. But no, sporks. I'm a spork enthusiast because I only ever use sporks. That's the only type of silverware that I use because they're beautiful creatures. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just to prove to you, forks and spoons are one and the same.